Hello everyone. In this video we are going to talk about the difference between subnets and VLANs. Both of these are used to separate or break down a network into smaller networks. The main reasons for doing this are to make a network perform better, to add security to a network, and to make a network more manageable. However, subnets and VLANs achieve this using very different methods. Here is the key difference. Subnets separate networks physically, while VLANs separate networks virtually. Let us start by talking about subnets first. Subnet stands for subnetwork. A subnetwork is a smaller network within a larger network broadcast domain. Let us look at a small local area network typically used in a small business. Here we have some computers connected to a switch. When these computers want to communicate with other computers on this network, they will first send out a broadcast over the entire network. Every computer connected to the switch will receive the broadcast. This is known as a broadcast domain. Now this would not be a problem on a small network with only a few computers. But if this business got larger and more computers were added, the amount of broadcast traffic would increase and flood the network with data, potentially causing a slowdown. Subnetting. One way to prevent this is by creating subnetworks, or subnets, which is known as subnetting. Creating subnets will separate and physically break down this network into smaller networks. And they are broken down and separated by using routers. By doing this, this would alleviate the problem of excessive traffic because broadcasts do not go past routers. Broadcasts only stay within a network. Security problem. Another reason for separating a network is for security. For example, let us say that a business has 3 departments: sales, IT, and service. In each of those departments are servers that contain sensitive data that no one in the other departments should access. Now if this network was kept as one big network where all the devices are connected using a single switch, that means everyone in all the departments can see all the computers and servers in the other departments. Subnets per department. Since there are 3 departments, the administrator can break down this network into 3 subnets using routers so that each department has their own network. Now the network traffic from the different departments stays within their own network. Each department can only see their own computers and servers. They are not able to see the devices in the other departments. What is a VLAN? A VLAN, or virtual local area network, will do the same thing. A VLAN will also break down and separate a network, but it does it virtually. VLANs are created on a VLAN-enabled switch. The ports on a VLAN switch can be configured to separate network traffic completely without using routers. Configuring VLANs. Back to our business example with 3 departments. If you as an administrator wanted to break down and separate this network into 3 smaller networks according to department, there is no need to move computers and cables or add additional routers. All you have to do is configure 3 VLANs on the switch. Configure 4 ports on the VLAN switch for the sales department and call it VLAN 1. Then plug all the sales devices into those ports. Configure another 4 ports for the service department and call it VLAN 2. 16-port VLAN switch. This is what the configuration looks like on a physical 16-port VLAN switch. The red cables connect IT devices to the VLAN 3 ports. The blue cables connect sales devices to the VLAN 1 ports. The yellow cables connect service devices to the VLAN 2 ports. One physical switch, 3 completely separate logical networks. Each with their own ports, their own broadcast domain, VLAN isolation. Each department can now only see their own network traffic and their own devices, because the traffic is separated by VLANs. Notice those X marks where connections between departments would cross. Traffic between VLANs is blocked by the switch. These are now 3 separate broadcast domains, just like physical subnets but achieved virtually, all on one physical switch, without any additional hardware. Why VLANs? This is why VLANs are so popular with medium to large businesses. They can separate networks without adding routers, firewalls, or cables, without moving equipment around, and without reconfiguring IP addresses. They can just separate networks virtually by using VLANs. This makes VLANs faster to deploy, cheaper to implement, and much easier to change when the business needs evolve. Summary. So to summarize, subnets physically separate networks using routers, operate at layer 3, and create isolated broadcast domains with separate hardware for each segment. VLANs logically separate networks on a single managed switch at layer 2, require no extra hardware, and are ideal for separating departments within the same building. Both achieve the same goal: network segmentation, security,